Inside the final 10 seconds, ESSIQ in the leeward position, just leading Wallén back towards the pin. TyphoonX up at the top. Counting the gun down. ESSIQ Racing there for me, getting the better of the start. That windward hull starting to fly on flux now as they storm forward. The boats to windward just running out of a little bit of pressure. Ferry coming through the start line just to keep it interesting as flux bear away round its stern. Artemis Racing up in the windward position, still a bit slow. But I think coming round that ferry has hurt flux, and ESSIQ Racing with a tighter angle coming underneath them. They will lead the fleet around the first mark, down onto the downwind. Flux Racing round in second. John Beck and Hans Wallén rounding in third and fourth. GAC Pindar deep in this race, just ahead of TyphoonX. ESSIQ Racing already through the jibe. Wallén looking to jibe and shadow as flux turned down right off the spectators on the shore through their turn. Still light winds here in Stockholm. The fleet all jibing out. John Beck and Artemis Racing just behind them. Over on the right-hand side of the racecourse. Voris going through their tack on the right. Artemis Racing picking up a bit of extra pressure. They found some wind on that right-hand side. Artemis Racing up and into their turn. And there's our leader. ESSIQ Racing floundering in the middle of the course. Johnny Berntsson and Flux still managing to move, but he's heading towards the lighter pressure over on the right-hand side. Artemis Racing coming in from the right. They've made a massive comeback on this leg, and I think they're going to cross Artemis Racing in their brand new KSSS bought M32 in its first regatta. Now comes across the line of ESSIQ in towards the top gate, and they will round this second top mark first. Down onto the run. Out in front, Artemis Racing. Flying that windward hull, making the best of these light conditions. ESSIQ Racing with the jibe off, trying to see if they can exploit that pressure on the right-hand side. The wind looks like it's slowly clocking right. Artemis Racing is still out in front, leading a pack away from the bottom mark. Team Flux having to dodge between the starboard tackers as they come down the run. ESSIQ Racing still ahead of that pack of five. Into the bottom mark. GAC Pindar just managing to get on the inside. Williams coming from a long way back to sneak inside ESSIQ Racing. This is a closely fought battle between these two teams here in Stockholm, and it's playing out on the water around this mark. GAC Pindar just round inside Nicholas Dackhammer. Dackhammer will be furious, sucking the gas off GAC Pindar as they come up this second upwind. Team Flux braking for the right. Artemis Racing coming down towards the finish. They've managed to hold on to the win through their final jibe, just in underneath the shore in front of their home fans. The first race win for this young team in their brand new boat. And they punched the air. A great historic win for Artemis Racing here on the M32 Series Scandinavia. And this young team can be proud. GC Pindar finding their way round at that bottom mark. Sneaking inside Nicholas Dackhammer, who they have dispatched backwards in the fleet. Now coming down the final leg to the finish to claim a second in a race where really off the start line they were completely buried. Great comeback for the Brit. Hans Wallén with his new tactician Keith Swinton has managed to make a success of the second half of this race as well, finishing in third. And then back to Johnny Berntsson into fourth. JC Pindar coming through the line, taking the claps from their home support here in Stockholm. And some all-important points over Dackhammer, who actually finishing last in this race. Popular team on the series. Berntsson just furling in here right next to the crowd. Strong teeth, and that was a strong performance from Flux. TREFOR, Nikolai Sersted coming down through the line. And then it's Avora's John Beck. Some impressive performance from them here. Considering this their first M32 Series Scandinavian regatta in the boat. And then down and through the line, TyphoonX drifting very slowly. I wonder whether ESSIQ is going to be able to come back. They're coming in with a little more speed. I think TyphoonX just taking it from ESSIQ Racing at the back of the race. But a great win for Artemis Youth Racing right at the top.